Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the class. Today we're going to talk about the second method of building estimate, that is the center line method, and then we will try to solve the same problem that we have solved in the last lecture with the help of the long wall and short wall method. Now talking about this method, in this method the main aim remains to find the total length of the center line of the walls, including both the long walls and the short walls. Finding the total length of the center line, it is multiplied by the respective breadth and the height. This method, the length will not change as we have seen in the last method, that is long wall and short wall method. The lengths were changing. In this method, the length will remain same throughout the structure, that is from foundation to the superstructure. But when there are the cross walls or the junction, the length will change. For buildings having the cross or the partition wall, for every junction of the partition or the cross wall with the main wall, special attention need to be made in order to find the character quantity. As of now we have a simple room which does not have any cross wall or the junctions with the main wall, therefore the length in this question will remain same. Later on when we switch to difficult questions, two room building with veranda, there we will see how the length will change in the center line method. In case of the building having different types of the walls, suppose the outer walls are of the A type and the inner walls are of the B type, then all the A type walls shall be taken jointly first, and then all the B type walls shall be taken together separately. In such case, no deductions of any kind need to be made for the A type walls, but when B type walls are taken, for each junction deduction of half breadth of A type wall, that is the main wall, shall need to be made from the total center length of the walls. One thing need to be noted, that at the corners of the building, that is this portion where there two walls are meeting, no subtractions or the addition is required at that place. About this method, and this method is very quick but requires special attention and consideration at the junctions meeting points of the partition or the cross walls. So let us try to solve this question. We have a single room, the dimensions are same as that of the previous one. So in this method, first of all we will try to find out the total center length. So total center length is equal to, first of all we have the two long walls twice 4 plus half of the breadth plus half of the breadth, then we have two short walls twice 2.5 plus 0.3 by 2 plus 0.3 by 2. In this way we have find out the total center line, total length of the center line, which is equivalent to 14.20 meters. Now the first thing is excavation. So let us try to find out it, earthwork in excavation. In foundation, now the number will remain same, that is 1. The length we have found 14.20, it will remain same since there are no cross walls or the junction points in this building, and therefore the length will remain same. The breadth for the earthwork in excavation, you can see it from here, it is 0.90. The height is 0.30 plus 0.20, 0.20 plus 0.20 up to the ground level, it is also 0.90. So multiplying it, we will get the quantity 11.50. The unit is to be cube. Second thing that has been asked in the question is lime concrete. Lime concrete in foundation. Again the number will be 1, length will be 14.20, breadth will be 0.90. and the depth for the lime concrete is 0.30. So this will be 3.83 cumes, that is meter cube. Now we have brickwork in foundation. For this we have first footing, we have second footing, and we have plinth. Again the number will remain same, first footing 1, second footing 1, plinth 1, and the length will also remain same, 14.20, 14.20, 14.20. Now talking about the breadth, we can see it from here, the section. First footing is 0.60, then we have 0.50, and then we have 0.40. So we can write it here. This one is 0.60, this one is 0.50, and this one is 0.40. Now talking about their depths, the first is 0.20, then we have 0.20, then we have 0.20, and this 0.60, and then the total height of the plinth will be 0.80. So here it will be like this, it will be like 0.20, this will be 0.20, and this will be 0.80. So let me calculate this one. This one is 1.70, second one is 1.42, third one is 4.54, and we will get the total brickwork 7.66. The unit is again cume. Now the fourth thing which has been asked in the question, brickwork in a superstructure. Brickwork in cement mortar in superstructure. So again the number is 1, the length is 14.20. We can see the breadth for the brickwork is here 0.30, and the total height is 3 meters. So this is 0.30 and this one is 3.0. Let me calculate it. Turns out to be 12.78 cumes. Now we have to make deductions for door openings and window opening. So deductions, first deduction is for door opening and then for window opening. Okay, number of doors we have in the structure is 1, number of windows in that room is 1. So now let us see the length. For door it is 1.2. Here you can see the dimensions of the door, 1.2 into 2.1, and for window it is 1.1 into 1.5 meter. So the length will be 1.2 and the height for the door is 2.1 and the breadth will be 0.30, that is the thickness of the wall. For window the dimensions are 1.1 and its height is 1.5 and 0.30 is the thickness. So let me calculate this one. It is 0.76 and the second one is 0.50. Together will be 6, 7, 12. So it is 1.26. Net brickwork in superstructure will be, we have to deduct this 1.26 from 12.78 and it will be like this, 12.78 minus 1.26, it will be 11.52 meter cube. Fifth thing is DPC, 2.5 centimeter thick DPC. Okay, the number is 1. The length for the DPC is 4.20. This one is 0.30. Don't consider depth for the DPC and multiply these two and we will get the DPC, that is 4.26. The unit will be a meter square. So this is how quickly we have solved the same problem with this method, because when there are no cross walls or no partition walls in our structure like here, then we can opt for this method. This will be very quick. But when there are the junctions or the partition walls, it will consume some time there. Talking about the accuracy, the long wall and short wall method is more accurate compared to this method. Next video lecture we will try to solve the two-room building, and in that case we will see how the length will change in case of the center line method, and we will solve that question with the long wall and short wall method. Also, if you have any confusion so far, you can drop your confusions in the comment section, or you can mail in the given mail in the description. And this is it for today. Thank you very much for joining the class.